Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Shot alert.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go. Get Cowboy in.
Here's Sampson. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down for Tennessee.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Danny Ryan. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, smash. Steady.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's in! Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Come on, set, come on, 38. Red, 38. Set.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Drill, 52.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass taken in by Hunter. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Red, strike 45, white. Set, huh?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get it. 7, 19, 18. Come 19, come 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go. Bronco at 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll air one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown Titans. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, round 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Right, 97. Down. 50, green. Blue, yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set, go.
Now faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
10. Black shot. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Yellow, go. Hey, check mega. Black, red. Check hut.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to...
A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, set! Just the Eagles!
On first down, Ward. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and long.
Down! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 50 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Ready?
Here's Ward. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this.
Ready?
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is
Let's go
first
now.
and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run with Sampson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made.
Here now, second down and goal.
4-yard gain.
Sampson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
He was taken down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
70 Lions. Panther 60. No. Let go.
They'll run. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. It's first and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Blue striker.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Second and 10.
72. Ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Check. Ready.
A run with Sampson, and a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Titans. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Let's go. Black open. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. That goes for 58.
fight, 60. Ready.
We'll try the draw with Hunter. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
60.
Brings up second and a yard.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Back to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Yard to go.
3rd and a yard.
Watson, 6. Down.
Man in motion, heading left.
Set.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Stephanie. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, Ward. On the move left. And he did a pretty good job here to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Got it. Ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Ward. Forced out wide. He'll take off again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
Ready. Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
It's the score, Titans 35, Browns 15. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Hunt, hunt.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Pass taken in by Hunter. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Pass caught by Bonds. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
At the 36-yard line.
52 blaster. Stretch, check, view. Smith, red. Hunt, hunt.
And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Brought down back at the 32.
Yellow, go. Red, cycle. Triple, 38. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19. Here we go. Stop.
On first down, it's Ward. Out to his right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
60 average. 60.
Here's Ward now on second down. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to extend the lead.
Titans 42, Browns 15. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. 10 cycles. Let's go.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason Sandler is set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Right? Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns 1st down. A gain of 14.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we smash. Red. 60 cluster. 6. Set. Hunt.
They'll look to throw. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
It's 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Hunt.
He'll look to throw. To the sideline. He's got Watson.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
It is 3rd and long.
17. Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Come on. Set.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Like Hawk 70. Hawk. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Let's go now. Let go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. On the run to the right. Going for it all. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
60. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Flush to his right. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Cam Hart. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set up. 19.
On first down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
To throw is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 14 yards.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
White, yellow.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
White, black shot. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A give. It's Sampson. Good blocking to the 15. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
That
20.
is a gain of 20. So what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First down.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Ready.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Now it's Ward. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Time. Felton. Touchdown Titans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Titans 49, Browns 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Let's go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The man in motion is Watson. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Yellow.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 60.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Reload. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Ready? Let's go. 79 Broncos, 70 Lions. Go.
Back to throw is Ward. A good throw. That's complete on the slant. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first and 10, Ward. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Buffalo 18.
On second down, here's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18. Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown Browns. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Down. Striker. 3, 10, black.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Okay, break. Here we go. Shot.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar, Gravity Lions. Ready?
Here's Ward. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Now it is 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sampson will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Titans 59, Browns 29. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Shot, 17. 45.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Yellow, blue striker. Ready.
He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Watch it, 6. Check, smash. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Shut up! 70 Lions! Shut up!
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
66. Browns 29. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch out now. 62.
Check 6 guard.
White. Check.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Ready. Ball ready. Test put.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Rolling right. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Play action. Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score again. Todd Felton. Touchdown Titans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead.
Browns 29. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Panthers 50.
Now Shador on first down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send a tight end in motion. Sanders going to throw again. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 70 red. 19.
On 1st down, Ward flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Warriors 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Come on. Street. Cougar 19. Hey, smash. Go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.